fuck out of bed, bitch. Go. Get up, and then they got go. Time to wake up, bitch. Get up. Get up. Get up.
Woo! We are live. What's up, everybody? How's it going? Zachary Kane here, Revolutionary Dog Training owner and head trainer. We out here having fun. We out here playing with pups. We out here changing their lives. We out here giving them the confidence that they need to thrive in this crazy, hectic world that we live in. I should probably be mic'd up for these and not using my laptop's camera, but hey, we having fun out here. We're learning. We're dog training. A lot of fun stuff coming to the lifestyle community, actually. Let's do some updates for sure. I have been extremely depressed because I still have these two dogs up for adoption. I got Big Carl, Big Rainbow. We need them out and adopted, having their best life at their forever home, not in a boarding facility. As much fun as this is, they can be living their forever lives, which is what we want to get to, and start having them be, start reinforcing and habitualizing their forever lifestyle routine with their parents. And we'll get there soon enough for sure. Gonna be trying to take them out, I think, this weekend. Hopefully. Also been going through, I wrecked my back again. Multiple fractures, multiple pulls. Great lower back crap work. So, and hips. So gonna be focusing heavily on strengthening that lower back and those hips as well as just normal workouts, getting in a few times a week. We got to make sure that we are strong mentally and physically and prepped and ready for our sessions for our dogs or for other dogs if we are trainers or just being helpful because we've built up our skills. We got to be in. We got to be moving, flowing, grooving, everything that's needed for dog training. You're going to be running, you're going to be jogging around, you're going to be jumping, squatting, on your knees, potentially laying down even. So got to make sure that we're in good shape, health, and everything so that we can give our dogs the best sessions daily, weekly, yearly, for the whole life. So we are giving some updates on kind of what's going on right now, and we are also let me unlock that so I can get that gone. Get out of here. Some updates. Been working on a lot of good coursework for the lifestyle community, and let me see if I can actually, if I go to screen share, it's just going to go to my normal page, right? Yeah, so we are not starting again. Oh, no way. So let me bring down, I got a monitor up here. So let me bring it down here. And then let's go into learning. Alrighty. Let's go back to eCam. So we've been doing a lot of work within the lifestyle community, working on connecting with rescues because we have been working with a few smaller foster and rescue groups, as well as just shelters in general, and their volunteers and their helpers and or workers as well, and try and get everyone just as much knowledge and information as possible so that they can start utilizing that info and seeing the dog in front of them and start helping what the dog actually needs to be helped with. So that's super awesome. We are definitely getting way more into the lifestyle community. So with these rescue groups, we created a full. Let me now go into screen share. I think now, yeah. If I bring this over like that, yeah. All right. So a little bit better. Hopefully you can see this pretty easily. It seems a little laggy, but all right. So where are we going? Yeah. So we have the whole rescue your dog's rescue hub. So we created your dog's rescue hub. If any other rescues locally, globally, even globally want to get in, we are completely fine with that. We give the head owner of the rescue or of the foundation or the shelter, we're giving them a affiliate link into the community, as well as creating an affiliate partnership with them. So they are getting, so the head person themselves are getting a full free year or free access to the rescue hub section, as well as the free section, as well as like the base layer of the community as well. So the base layer is going to be a lot of majority of the courses that they can learn in the learning section. That's over here. A lot of these are going to be easily already accessible for the rescue, but what they get directly, which is super awesome, is and it's mainly oriented towards. Let me see if I can bring this over. Whatever. It's not working exactly. But this is the rescue rhythm. This is amazing. It is tailored toward those who are working with small or big rescues or shelters, and they are helping to foster out dogs to then foster to adopt and helping with that adoption process, whether it be them themselves or someone else. So a lot of people are getting these dogs, but then they're not having the knowledge, the skills, information to then really keep these dogs and then help, you know, progress them in the right path forward to getting adopted into the forever home. So there's an issue of them continuously coming back, either into dog training or just rotating around different fosters. So we want fosters who are then taking out these dogs to be a little bit more better just at handling the dogs, understanding the dogs that they're getting, and then being able to reinforce progression towards the forever home lifestyle instead of regressing or reinforcing behaviors that are going to get them not adopted or back into the shelter or euthanized. So being able to give them a quick rescue rhythm. Hey, what do you do with those first 2 weeks? Well, here's a great course for you and your rescue pup that you just got. Whether you're adopting or fostering, this is going to be, they're able to send links out to the people that are going to be working with them, which is super amazing. Want to just be able to give them more knowledge and information. And this is great as well. Into the rescue rhythm course itself, you're going to have understanding why the first 72 hours are so sacred, and building a nice easy routine initially is going to help in the long run. Why that routine is everything. First layer of trust, common questions, red flags, and keep going section. There's a lot for you guys if they are coming into this from that rescue adoption or fostering affiliate link. They're coming into that. They'll then first get into the section where they can read their first, hey, here's some information, whether you're the org or shelter or you're an adopter or foster as well. Here's some quick info, and we really want you guys to be able to get a lot of information and knowledge so you can make sure your first 72 hours, first 2 weeks even, as you'll see, first 14 days go very smoothly, and that you're loving and progressing the pup in the right path versus reinforcing some bad behaviors or some things that might not help us down the line, as well as some few ground rules. So we've been doing a lot of work. Where is it? Finishing this course and getting it all the back end and everything worked out and ready to go. And it's going to be super amazing for anyone who goes to a shelter or a rescue to then be able to have the option of having their foster or the shelter, whatever group organization that they're coming and getting these dogs from, as long as they're in the lifestyle community, they'll be able to have, which is the nice part, a full free year of the whole online community. And that's not just the learning sections with all the coursework, not just the community sections of discussion itself, to where you can give and go and post questions or be able to communicate with other foster owners or groups as well, create a community of like-minded owners. But as well as you get the two, which is very important, especially for more of those green novice owners or just coming into it. We have 2 office hours per week, and this is one of the time frames for it as well. So the office hours are twice a week, Monday night and Thursday afternoon, to where you guys have the ability, if you're in the community, to come on and join in, ask any questions, give and go with me, a professional trainer, be able to help you out with your specific question or moment or situation or scenario that's going on. And it's going to be very important, especially, hey, you're a first-time owner, you're a first-time rescuer. Amazing. Thank you. We are way overcrowded at every single shelter, pretty much, it seems like. So thank you for adopting, first of all. And now you're going to have a full free year of this amazing online educations, as well as all these different systems that you get within this online community, as well as personal direct support from a trainer that can help you. Almost 24/7 access to a trainer, which is amazing. Full access, obviously, 24/7, 24/9 for the community itself. That's never turning off unless there's a huge back-end rehaul or issue like that, server-wide, but that has never happened yet. So, which is great. Besides the rescue, so that's some of the updates. We've been doing a lot of rescue helping, getting out there. Hopefully, our last 2 live streams and our last video were about creating love, and we utilized a rescue. We actually utilized a shelter pup, Roland, yep. And we went to the shelter, took her out for an hour, had a lot of fun, built up a strong communication system, as well as giving her that outlet, and start changing how she feels around me. She's a little stranger danger towards men, unsure, a little insecure, so building her up and being a little bit more contextual with her big behaviors like fence fighting. So she was a lot of fun. We've done a lot of good rescue work, and we definitely want to keep getting out there. That's one of the great things. One of the nice things with dog training, you always need reps and each dog is so uniquely their own. Yeah, we have this amazing system, but you still got to be able to utilize that knowledge and pick and choose and utilize it for the dog in front of you. So we do have community events where we do go out as a team, and we do, if they're all volunteers at the same shelter that I'm going to, we all do a walking, and it's like walking and training or play and training depending on the session that we're doing or the dog that we're taking out, and then we give back into the community as well, which is more than needed. These dogs definitely need to get out, as well as we start getting them the play sessions and really satiating their drives and meeting them as a dog. Everything else is going to be a lot easier. We can start teaching meet and greets and helping out with maybe some other anxiety, other behaviors, jumping on people that they might be struggling with. But we have to be able to have that knowledge and understanding, be able to bridge that gap with the dog, and then be able to really help them out. So we do community things like that as well, where we come back into the rescue, help them out, or we get people even volunteering to help out more as well. And that's a good update on the rescue page. With that, I can then transition into the other updates that we've been doing. With the rescue, with the rescue hub, you'll see that they do get this natural dog cleaning. Got to kind of change the wording a little bit. But this dog cleaning spray, we do make our own natural dog cleaning spray that we utilize for everything dog related, it seems like, which is great. But it's amazing for them, and it can even help support the healing of skin scratches, itches, hot spots even as well. And then if you want to add a little bit more, like you can add a little bit more cooling ingredients depending on your environment, and helps out even more with if you're in Florida, super hot, humid area, some mint and basil, being able to utilizing that to help naturally cool down can help dogs too. So utilizing that natural, I make my own sprayer, which is funny enough. We just got in our labels. So you'll see RDT reset, nice clean label. This is a spray bottle. So when I make that, I then make 10 cubes, 2-ounce cubes for myself, so I can have plenty of months, half a year almost or more of cleaning supplies. Or if I go through it, maybe it's just 1 month. But I do have a bulk cube at the end of this process. I rinse everything out and then let it soak and absorb all those good nutrients and let everything come out with all the plant material itself. So all the different plant, you're pretty much making a tea and then adding some extra stuff into it. So using that bulk ice, because I freeze it usually, but you don't have to freeze it. But there's this bulk cube that I can give to shelters or different organizations that help out with this process, rescuing or fostering dogs. Here's a bulk natural cleaner, because the environment is super important. And if we have our dogs just getting cleaned and laying in all these terrible, bad chemicals that are very disruptive for their systems and stay in their systems for maybe their whole life, the environment's actually going to be causing stress, and it's going to be noise for our dog, not going to be able to really completely shut off and even if they're sleeping, like their body can still be stressed. So like we want to be able to make sure the environment is very important, that we have it naturally cleaned and soothed for them around. And it's great. That spray can be used on anything your dog, like the floor, the crates, their beds, place cots, leashes, toys. I think I already said beds, pillows, blankets, like anything dog related. You can utilize this spray to really help clean or refresh it as well, which is great because it does have the active enzyme portion of it. If you spray it and then let it sit, it's gonna actually do some cleaning work, activating some enzymes, doing a deep or clean. So you'll see we are with the RDT reset. We have this cleaning system that is sustainable. From my garden, I produce 99% of these ingredients, and I am now creating a full course as well as kind of it's a full. I mean, I can probably just show you. I don't know if I want to show you that much on a live stream. I think I've already spoiled so many things, but that's all right. A full course for utilizing the RDT reset, what it actually means, what reset means, what the philosophy behind it is, how to use it for different situations, where to clean it, how to grow the ingredients that'll be included, maybe some frequently asked questions about it, prepping it, all the normal stuff you want to know behind a dog cleaning. There's going to be a full course, as well as you'll see how I clean the crates, turn over the crates, vomit, diarrhea, pee, accidents, any of that. You'll see how we clean that up and utilize that spray to make sure it is super clean and nice and precise of an amazing environment, so that there isn't any noise or stress lingering around. And that whole course is going to be super amazing, because then as a business we can utilize that as some onboarding as well. It's like, here's how we go about kennel turnovers when we're getting dogs in and out, cleaning wise, and leaving. So it's also a great onboarding and apprenticing course as well, because people who are in the dog training world don't have the best, not a lot, regenerative or sustainable practices. So that is getting into our next section, where we are bringing and showing the dog industry and the world a little bit more of that sustainable and longevity side of it, right? So our training systems are going to be sustainable and for the longevity of our dog and our lifestyle, and our dog's life. Everything around a dog, so cleaning, feeding, pooping, cleaning, washing, yeah, that's kind of all the same. Housing, toys, all of this can get roped into a nice sustainable, we can actually just bring more sustainability into all of those different sections. And right now we are losing nutrients like crazy, and or poisoning, and then degrading our area as well because of what we are utilizing. So want to bring in a little bit more of a sustainable systems and living with your dog. So I've been creating, let's just go into it. I have excuse me, I don't know if I'll make it into a course or just a full video for for you guys, but I have a full, pretty much composting dog composting system that I utilize, and I'm building and then utilizing. I've done the information, the knowledge, I've done all the background stuff on it. So I am all the calculations, done all that good stuff. So I'm pretty prepped on it. Already started getting it going. I actually might even be able to show you a photo. Yeah, got a lot of different photos, but we want to create a, at least in my system, I'm not going to be able to do hot compost where I'm turning it. I'm doing more of a passive system, which I think a passive system was going to be great for a lot of different areas and communities as well. Not just for homes, but for apartments, as like a whole complex could have. Townhomes could do that as well. Rescue shelters could have it, where we're creating like waste digestion systems or stations. And I had one kind of, you can kind of see it in there. Um, but I have three of them at my place. Three, what are they, 55-gallon barrels, pretty much, food grade. Cleaned them out, drilled holes, dug them in the ground, and then we throw all of our dog poop into it. Then a nice big carbon layer all over that, and then poop, carbon, poop, carbon, poop, carbon. And then we use one, depending on your dogs and your system and everything, you got to do the calculations, which I'm going to make it easy for everyone to do. But how do we keep our dogs utilize their poop and nutrition, keep that in our land, our area, and utilize that for more fertility? Great thing, you can plant these right next to or in the middle of a banana circle or around a lot of banana trees or fruit trees, or if you have a lot of growing stuff, this is going to be a great fertility barrel for them to pull all those good nutrients from as it starts composting and passively. So that's kind of my system, and having a little fun getting all that worked out. Got several videos already. I'm on the point where I got to drill, cut the bottom, drill all the holes, dig the big hole, fill it all in. So I'm at the fun part. Just got through like the cleaning section of it. But then that can be used for business as well. I designed it for that capability, and I only need three in my yard, which is, I think I really only need two, but I'm gonna have three depending. It's really only for like my busy times where I have like 10 dogs for a couple months. Then I need three, but usually you're using one for a few months, and then you're rotating to the next one for a few months, and then you're rotating to the next one for a few months, and then by the time you get back to your original one, it's been 8 to 12 weeks already, and a lot of turning and compositioning has already been done in that first barrel, and it should be good to go for your next wave of use. Then we also had, I've been editing a 2 hour, 2 hours, a little bit over 2 hours conversation with Lonnie Reed, going into the sustainability of feeding dogs and what they utilize for themselves, which is rabbits. They feed their whole family on that, and they've worked with different people consulting wise with creating their own dog system. So I might even dive more into that with them. But that's going to be another amazing part. One, kibble is really nutrient lacking. And the way you store it, it's probably losing even more nutrients. Two, sustainability. Bunnies, super small, condensed. You can actually have a full meat system in a townhome, in an apartment. So it's actually kind of crazy, and you can utilize a lot of all of the other stuff. And you can feed it whole if you want, but there's different. Yeah, so you could feed it whole, or you can strip all the bones out and then just feed the meat, or grind it all together on a super strong grinder and then feed it that way. I'm pretty sure. So there's multiple ways to do that, and then it also has like, it's a omega, like it replaces any omega supplement that your dog might be getting already, or you might be looking into. So you don't even need fish oils or anything else. It's like your dog's going to get it from their meat source, which is rabbit, which is awesome. There's so many omegas in it. That's amazing for coats, skin. A lot of skin issues, health issues are from just being on this nutrient lacking and not holistic diet that is really kind of kind of sucks. It is kind of just like the fast food. Your dog's been on fast food their whole life, and now you're actually feeding them a homemade meal. And that homemade meal is super nutritious, sustainable, and like every front. Even from like the rabbit's waste that can be utilized for the yard for growing more. So I just want to bring in more, and we're getting there. Bring in more sustainability and having people understand a little bit more of the responsibility behind ownership of dogs and land, but being able to have fun and keep it safe, and then be able to utilize the community as a nice hub wherever you are with your dog to then get amazing training all the way through like off-leash reliability. Yeah, here's our 6-week day-to-day course. Here's pool courses, here's bike course, here's all these other different types of courses for your lifestyle that you can really think of with your dog and then thrive with them in it, not keeping them separate unless, hey, yeah, it's fine for maybe specific things, but I know I know me personally, I love them being included as much as possible and always around, so that's what we want to be able to give for everyone else as well. And we're bringing in the aspect of if everyone kind of lived in somewhat of this way with their dog, we're going to bring more harmony and clarity holistically to the world, as well as love and not erosion and not poisoning. So that's all huge stuff. I'm very, very excited and happy to keep progressing and getting you guys these courses and knowledge as well. I know I've been a little bit behind on the daily, weekly social media uploading. I've been a little bit just working on these bigger courses on the back end. I know I got to live stream a little bit more as well to keep you guys updated, but we're having fun. We're training dogs, we're playing with them, we're on a little back hiatus break, which is what it is. Got to be able to do it all and understand limitations. And I think that's majority of the updates. That is the majority of the updates that we have right now. We are bringing more sustainability and longevity, knowledge and thinking into owning and loving your dog. Just will keep pushing that and getting more after it. I hope you guys like the content of the live stream today. A little update video since we didn't have any questions to go over. Anytime you have questions, comments, concerns, drop them in. We'll discuss. Let's discuss. Let's have some fun. Get out there, play with your pups. I got to go on to lunch and then next training session. So have good fun and stay safe. Have fun with your pups. Get out there, play today or tomorrow or every day. Give the love that your dog needs daily. Be that source of love for them. And you're going to live a harmonious lifestyle for their whole life. Awesome. Go play.